Hello, my name is Saidat, and this is Karen Pencombe, and it is an honor to present a celebration and recognition of one of Canada's most inspirational artists, philanthropists, and leaders.
Some refer to her as London's Lady of Song. Some call her London's own Oprah, but the world knows her as Denise Pelley.
Since the age of 11, Denise Pelley has been gifting the world with her voice. After moving to London, Ontario from Nova Scotia, the city has been fortunate to witness her evolution in music. As a youth, she joined the choir at St. Patrick's Church. After high school, she continued her musical career on the road with Sounds of Charisma. But her love for jazz, blues, R&B, gospel, and theater would take her around the world. Denise Pelley is an award-winning artist, including 6-time Best Jazz Vocalist by the Ontario Music Awards, the YMYWCA Woman of Distinction recipient, inductee into the Jack Richardson London Music Hall of Fame, and many more. But the heart of Denise is to impact lives. Through her music and philanthropy, she shows compassion and kindness. As a volunteer with the Canadian Aid for South Sudan, Denise has blessed many people with not only her voice, but her love for the world. And you will hear more about that later. Her family has always been at the heart of everything she does, and she finds love, strength, and inspiration from them.
Denise, we know that you are probably giving us a stern look right now, but you are deserving of this, and we know that many people who know and love you feel the same way. And we know you use your voice to move others and not for a visible display of recognition. This special recognition is all for you, to continue to do, to empower and encourage others, and we celebrate you tonight.
To everyone watching along with Denise, you will find out later in our program that we surprised Denise with this Lifetime Achievement recognition. Ella Fitzgerald said, "The only thing better than singing is more singing." And there has been a community of people who have been touched, impacted, and moved by the voice of Denise Pelley. You will hear from Denise herself in this program as she gifts us again with another journey through her music career and vision for change. And you will also hear from other artists and community leaders whom she has inspired.
You are loved, Denise. This is for you.
Hi. I've had the chance to introduce Denise Pelley a few times here in London over the years. And each time that I've done that, I've had to update the bio information that I have on her. You see, Denise doesn't rest on her laurels. She continues to achieve and to give in the musical world, and she continues to give in her service to others. The documentary bio that you're going to watch or have watched will bring you up to date with all of her achievements. You know, introducing her is always, how shall I say it, it's always exhilarating. You pick the highlights from her bio, and then you build up. The London Music Awards Jazz Artist of the Year, the star of Jazzabell here in London and in New York City, featured on the cover of Oprah Winfrey's O magazine, until you hit that crescendo of "Ladies and gentlemen, Denise Pelley." And she's always greeted with excited applause. And then she performs with her special gift, world caliber talent. And when she sings that last note, she's recognized with a thunderous ovation. Always well deserved. Congratulations, Denise, on this well deserved recognition. London is lucky to have you here.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Let's do it. You know, it's a good day. Every day is a good day when you
when you wake up. Thank you. I woke up, gonna go through another good day.
Many people in Canada know Denise Pelley for her remarkable voice, but who is Denise Pelley to the world?
If I were to say who Denise Pelley is, I would say she's a daughter, a mother, a sister, a friend, and someone who loves to share music, because sharing my music is my most comfortable way of expressing myself. Yeah, music is a gift, and I'm so appreciative of it. I'm just trying to figure out who I got the music bug from. My uncle, Bernie Talbot, he is a musician, and he's actually put out a couple of albums way back in the day. Even my parents could carry a tune, and I think my grandparents could probably carry a tune too, so maybe it just kind of passed its way down like that.
Denise has had many performances in her music career. In fact, too many to count. But there are a few that stand out for her. Listen as Denise shares one of these golden moments with the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, one of the best performances that I had, I think was opening up for Aretha Franklin. That was an amazing opportunity. I got that call from the promoter of the show maybe 2 or 3 days before. I guess they weren't going to have an opening act, and then somebody said we have to have an opening act, so I got a call a couple of days before. Would you open for Aretha Franklin? I think I probably said yes before he even finished the question, because why wouldn't I want to take that chance and that opportunity? So I did, and the piano player, Don Paulton, he was the piano player I used for that, and I remember being at Don's house, and we were figuring out what songs we were going to do because we had 20 minutes to fill. And so we had our songs and we started going over them. And then at one point I stopped and I said, what are we doing? There's 2 of us. We're going to open for Aretha Franklin and she's going to come on with her big entourage. But we did. And the one really great thing about it is that it was a hometown audience, because we opened for her here in London, Ontario. So I had all my friends out there and all of London out there, and they were rooting for me and cheering me on, and it was an awesome experience.
Not only is she a magnificent singer, but she is also a producer. Her one-woman show titled Jazzabell created quite a buzz in London, Ontario, and even New York City.
My one-woman show, Jazzabell, which we did probably 16 or 17 years ago. And I had an idea that I wanted to do like a one-woman show, and I knew kind of what I wanted it to be about. So I talked to my good friend Jackie Gauthier, and she's a writer. So she said, great, I'll write it. And I talked to another good friend, Louise Fagan, who is a producer and a director. I'd love to be involved. I'll direct it. So we did, I got together with Jackie several times for a few months and hashed over ideas for the show, and then she went off and wrote the show. I went off and found some music to go with it, and we kind of put it all together, started rehearsing it, and we performed it at the Grand Theatre in the McManus, and it was pretty awesome to do. After that, we took it to Washington, D.C., and then after that, we took it to New York City and did it off Broadway. But at least we did it in New York City.
Hey, my darling diva, and I only call you that because you absolutely aren't. I'm so pleased to be part of this tribute and to be able to tell you what an important person you are in my life. When I walked into that jazz bar 30 years ago on Warncliffe Road, I never would have dreamt that I would discover not just a great talent, but somebody who would go on to become a collaborator, a co-conspirator, and a lifelong friend. We've had some incredible adventures together, Dee. Putting on Jazzabell in London and Washington and New York City. What an incredible ride that was. We even ended up in Oprah magazine. I mean, how cool was that? Our little trip up to Harlem was nothing but magic. Can you believe we actually talked our way onto the stage of the Apollo Theater? I still can't quite believe that one. Our time in South Sudan, the most meaningful of my life, and of course life-changing too. That's where I met my husband, and I'm really glad that you were there by my side, that you got to meet him too, and that you approved. We've loved having you visit us in South Africa, and we look forward to your return. Love you lots, Steve. And as Grandma used to say, when I count my blessings, I count you twice.
Hi, Denise. I'm so honored to send this celebration message to you. You've had such an impact on my life and my career. You were the heart and soul of Jazzabell, and when I think back of you and Jackie and I creating that production, taking it on the road, so much work, but such an amazing adventure, once in a lifetime adventure, and I thank you so much for that. It wouldn't have happened without you. You always answer the call. One other highlight for me was Under an African Sky, but was then the John Labatt Center, and you performed Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For by U2, backed by a live choir and a combo, and it was absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Denise, for everything. I'm so happy you are being celebrated. You are a treasure. Bye, and be well, my friend.
I have traveled to many countries. I've had the good fortune to do that and share my love of music. One of the ones that really sticks out and that touched my heart tremendously was when my piano player Stephen Hollowitz and I went to Trinidad and Tobago, and because we had a gig there to perform, and Steve and I thought, well, while we're there, we have to do some other things. So our producer of the show at that time, he arranged for us to perform at a children's orphanage, and he also arranged for us to perform at a, I'm not sure if it was a maximum security prison. So the day we went to the prison, I remember walking through many doors to get to where we were going in Trinidad, and then we got there, we got into the room where we were going to perform, and the inmates were sitting at their tables and their chairs, and when we walked in, there was a band already playing, and afterwards I was told that that band was made up of inmates and guards, so I thought that was pretty cool. So then Steve and I, we did our show, and then the last song that we were going to do, I invited that particular band to come up and join us, and they did, and we were singing, and the audience was singing along, and it just, it really filled my heart to know that I was hoping that at least for that 45 minutes or 60 minutes that we were doing music, that was making them happy. Family is important to me, and you know, over the years I've had many people saying, why did you stay in London? Why didn't you just move somewhere else and go and make it? But I have 3 boys, and it was always my family comes first. Not that I didn't travel, and not that I didn't arrange for them to be taken care of while I was gone, but you know, if you have family, you birth your kids, then it's your responsibility to raise them and do what you can for them. So I chose to stay in London. You know, I would tell people you have to live somewhere, and I chose to live at home with the kids and do the traveling when I could do it.
Hi, Nisi. This is such a wonderful recognition for you and very well deserved. We know how much you have given to London over the years and volunteered your time and voice. I came across a quote from the wonderful Maya Angelou that describes you perfectly. She said, "I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." That's you, Nisi.
Hi, my Nisi. We are proud of you, dear.
We love you.
We love you.
Hey, Cousin Nisi, Lisa and Michelle here. We are excited to be part of this tribute for you. You have this beautiful gift to sing, and you've shared it with your friends and your family and your London community, and also taken it to many other places. But a special place that you have loved to go to, Sudan, Africa. So you have shared your talents and your gift with the young children. So to hear your stories. It's been truly an honor, and I loved hearing them. I love seeing your pictures, and you've done such beautiful things. So you are an incredible individual and an amazing cousin. So, Michelle, take it away.
And truly an honor, Denise. And who knew that 13 years ago, when Lisa took me on our first date to a Denise Pelley concert, that 9 years later, Denise Pelley would be singing at our wedding. What a gift and a treasure that we will never forget. And truly thank you for. So congratulations, Denise. What a wonderful milestone time. You deserve this celebration, and we are grateful to be a part of it. So here's to you. Cheers. Congratulations.
Love you.
Love you, Denise.
Hello. Congratulations on your award. It's much deserved. We appreciate everything you've done for our city, but more important, this family. Wouldn't be here without you. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Hi, Nisi. So proud of what you've done for the London community. So proud to say that you're my sister. Love you. See you soon.
Hey, Mom. I love you. You are the greatest thing to happen to the city of London, Ontario. And I hope you know how much people look up to you, me included. So, I love you.
Thank you, Denise, for all you do.
Love you.
We love you.
Congratulations on this honor, Nisi. You've given so much to the London community. We're so proud of you.
Love you.
I have recorded 6 CDs over the years. The first one was called Trust the Moment, and it was a live recording, hence the title Trust the Moment, because you have to trust it. You know, you don't get take 2 or take 3 when you're doing something live. And we did it at what was then called the Convention Center. They had a little concert hall in there, and we sold tickets. So the people were there. It was a full room, and we did our songs and chose the best ones to go on the album. Maybe one of the songs that would stand out for me on one of my albums would be a gospel album called I'm Home, or there was a song on it called I'm Home, and that was a song that was written about my son, my oldest son Jason, who passed away in 2000 in a car crash. And I wanted a song that would sound like it was coming from Jason and was telling me that I'm home, everything's okay, you don't need to worry about me anymore. So my youngest son Cam, he wrote a rap portion for the song, and then Gary McCulley and I kind of got together and wrote the lyrics to the song. One of the people that means a lot to me and that has helped me with my career and has kind of been there, he's been there, is John Newberian. And John Newberian is a wonderful pianist. He's a great musician. And he was my grade 7 teacher. So I've known John for many, many, many years. And I remember when I finished elementary school and I was into high school at CCH, I would come back after school and go back to my elementary school, and John would be sitting at the piano and I'd be singing away, just practicing. So he was really good to introduce me to the world of music, the world of jazz, but really the world of music. And I did many, many gigs with him over the years. And we've always learning from John. Every time you work with him, you learn something new.
I first became acquainted with Denise when I was one of her grade 7-8 teachers in St. Pius X Elementary School in London. We used to do some musical things during those 2 years that I was her part of her teaching staff. And we used to do some musical performances from the school assemblies and some religious, religious services from the school. Now, after she graduated from grade 8, I was unaware of what she had pursued on her going to high school. But I knew before she left grade 8 that if she pursued her career in music, she would be really great. Anyway, after high school, I think she joined a group in Detroit for a while and played a couple of club dates. Now, we didn't reconnect again until she was back in town, and she gave me a call. I think she needed an accompanist for a gig that she had. And I said, sure, I'd be glad to. And on that engagement, I noticed how much she had progressed already, you know. And I thought, wow, that sort of is a happy thing for me to see.
I've worked with a lot of different ensembles over the years, whether that was an orchestra or a duo or a quartet or anything bigger. I worked with a band at a club called Bumpers a number of years ago, and that was me. I was the only female with all the guys, and it was a dance band, and it was so much fun, and it was like a big room that we played in every weekend, and people would be lined up down that big hallway and outside and along outside the street to get in, because it was a popular place to be, and they really loved the band, and it was good. It was good.
Congratulations, Denise. Enjoy your special night. We've had a lot of fun performing together over the past 51 years. The shows at the Old Chicago Speakeasy and Grill, all the festivals and special events and charity dues, and all the times we were privileged to do the Blues in the School show. My favorite memories are from the early years, like in 1970 when we did the Sound of Music at Centennial Hall. You were awesome as Mother Superior, and I still can't forget you in the nun's costume. The Victoria Tavern, downtown Denise. You were already a soulful blues singer and still in high school. I remember the shows for Great West Life when I got the phone call from Ray McFeeters saying he wanted you to go out to Winnipeg and perform for his guests. You've been a class act all the time I've known you. You've always been the best dressed person in the room. Enjoy your night, Denise.
If I were to give advice to someone who wanted to start in the music business, I would say to keep focused, do what you love, because if you don't do what you love, it's going to come across to the audience and they're going to know that. So you want the audience always on your side. So make sure you do what you love and have fun. You know, if it's not fun anymore, then it's not worth doing. But mostly to keep focused and work towards your goal.
Hi Denise, happy retirement. I'm so over the moon for you to start this next chapter in your life. And it's kind of crazy to think that you've known me basically since I was born. Some of my fondest memories of you are actually from when I was really young. When I was ages kind of 3 to 5, I'm not sure if you remember this, but my dad was working with a lot of different vocalists. And basically anytime he brought one in, I would be really jealous and possessive of him, because in my eyes, my dad was only there to play for me as a singer, not for these other people who were coming into the house. And so anytime one of them came in, I would kind of throw a bit of a fit and be really angry. And as soon as they left, I would demand that my dad played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with me so that I could sing with him instead. The only exception to that was you. Whenever you came in, I forgot that I was upset that my dad was playing with someone else because I was too carried away by your gorgeous voice. I would sit at the little French doors in my family's living room and kind of just peek my head out and listen and just be carried away by your amazing storytelling and rich tone and all of that. So yeah, and I've been really lucky to continue to see you perform over the years in a variety of concerts, both the Sudan concert and others, and in your CDs that you've created. But outside of just your singing, I've also gotten to know you as a role model, as a wonderful person. I've seen you go through some really hard stuff in life, and you've always handled those challenges with nothing but grace, poise, and a big open heart. London is really lucky to have you, and I personally am really lucky to know you, and I wish you nothing but the best, and send all my love.
Hi, Denise. My gosh, what can I say that hasn't already been said? You have been such an incredible mentor to me throughout my young adult life, and you continue to inspire me with your kindness and generosity and your incredible musicianship. You guided me all throughout my time during elementary school and even into my high school years. And I think you had a greater effect than you ever really knew. I remember getting ready to sing at Lester B. Pearson's choral celebration, and I had the absolute honor to sing a song with you. And I remember feeling so excited and so nervous to be singing with you, but I just remember that you were so calm and so generous with your time, and you made sure that I felt very comfortable, and you treated me as an equal even when I was so young, and that is something that I will never forget. And time after time when I've worked with you, you have been so gracious, and you have never asked for anything in return, and I hope to pass that forward to whoever I can, and hopefully touch people in the way you have touched me. And I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You truly do not know how much you have touched my life and my musical world. So thank you.
Hello, Denise. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to thank you for sharing with me and my students. You've inspired us over the years with your musicality, your intelligence, your generosity, and your kindness. Thank you for your trust, and I also thank you for our friendship. Love you, Denise.
I have no idea how many performances I've had. I've been singing for 50 plus years, so that's a long time, and I'm gonna hopefully go for another 50 years. So I really don't know how many I've had, but many performances.
Denise Pelley, I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to say thank you, and just for all you've done for music and for people. But this is a wonderful way of recognizing you. I especially enjoyed my times singing with you in the Christmas concerts that you shared with us at Wesley Knox. But there's so many other times when I've enjoyed listening to you and watching you. So, congratulations, you powerful and empowered woman.
Hi, Denise. Sandy McKay here. We've been friends for over 40 years. Can you believe it? We've been through a lot of good times and also have faced some challenging times as well. I'm so glad that the City of London recognizes you for your talents, for your contributions to the community, for your strength of character, and also for the beauty of your heart. On behalf of the whole McKay family, we'd like to congratulate you and all the best. We love you dearly.
Hi, Denise. It's Neil Eady here. I'd like to join many other well-wishers in thanking you for sharing your wonderful talents with the Wesley Knox Choir and audiences. We appreciate your warm, genuine personality that has enriched so many lives through our traditional Christmas concerts. It has been a real pleasure to get to know you, and thank you.
Hi, Denise. It gives me so much pleasure to be able to do this for you, to say just a few words. I enjoyed our years together in the Christmas concert so much. You always took the time to say hi to me and share a hug. That made it very special for me, and I shall treasure that. I enjoyed your songs so much. The ones that you sang in the concert were so special. And your trips to Sudan were absolutely fabulous. You are a very special lady. Remember that. You have a heart of gold. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. I love you, Denise. Bye for now.
One of the most impactful experiences in Denise's life is her volunteerism. Her work in South Sudan has impacted hundreds of lives.
As well as doing the singing that I do, I've had the opportunity to do some volunteer work with an organization called Canadian Aid for Southern Sudan. And that organization is run by Jane Roy and Glenn Pearson, who also run the food bank. And I remember at one of the concerts that we do in London to raise money for Southern Sudan, after that concert I said to Jane, I'd love to come to South Sudan just to see what you see and meet the people that you meet and get a feel for how it is. And she said, well, then come. It was that easy to just do it. So that first year was 2007 that I traveled with, it was a large group that came with Jane and Glenn, and we all traveled to the area. You know, you traveled from Canada to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Kenya, and then Kenya to a small town in South Sudan. Then we get on some rickety old plane and get to the area where we go. And so the first year I was there, and it was breathtaking, it was emotional, it really hit all the senses. And you know, I wanted to figure out what can I do while I'm here to make a contribution. Jane suggested that I do a music and art camp, and one of the people who came on the trip, Lucy Ogletree, she's an artist. So we got together and we did a small camp of, you know, there's maybe 25 or 30 kids who would come, and we'd sing songs, and then we'd do some arts and crafts. And we did that every year that I went. I've been for 12 years. The last time I was there was in 2019, and we did the camp, and there were about 400 or 500 kids who came to the camp. And it was outside under a big mahogany tree. All these kids were sitting down on the ground or on a piece of brick or a stone, whatever they could find. And it was just an hour of singing songs that they knew, songs that I taught them over the years, having a little break, and then going to some arts and crafts and making paper airplanes, or using sticks and stones just to make whatever we can, or draw pictures. Yeah, they just had fun. And then we'd end the camp with the kids lined up for a little glass of water and some cookies. And you know, you think that might be the only thing that they have to drink and eat all day. But even though the families and the kids know that they don't have much, they still have a big smile on their face. You know, kids are kids. They're going to play like any kids in the world. And they loved it. They loved getting together and looked forward to that every year, as I did.
Yes, they robbed I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song, redemption song, yeah. Redemption song, redemption song.
Hey Denise, the Smythes here. Congratulations on this very special tribute and recognition. I'm going to make a small recognition and tribute to your our time together performing and representing some of the many musicians that backed you up. It was certainly a privilege that I had on any given performance, especially those performances for the Sudan, the concerts for the Sudan. I always had very high expectations of what you were going to be doing, and you never let me down or let any of us down that accompanied you. So thank you for being who you are and the great musician you are, but particularly the great person that you are. Always enjoyable, and hopefully we've got many more to come.
And Denise, we wanted to thank you so much for helping St. Aidan's Church kick off Jazz by the Bog. And if we can ever get to the 20th year, you'll be another guest for us. You've been one of our best guests for Jazz by the Bog. You've been, I think I've counted up 5. So other than Steve Hollowitz, I think you're our winner. We've really appreciated all your help with that. And just being able to hear you around town when you've been with John Newberryan and all the other places like that. And since I got into the Karen Schussler Singers, I think you have guested with us several times, and it's just a joy to listen to you sing. So congratulations, and thanks so much for being one of London's best.
Bye for now.
Oh man, well, we're here to talk about Denise Pelley. Pretty amazing, wonderful woman. We joke a lot about how Glenn gave her singing lessons, but we want you to know just how much of an impact you've made, Denise. You've made a huge impact, obviously, in terms of South Sudan. We would go to South Sudan, and we would sometimes go to different villages in different areas, and we would stand up, and people would clap and yell and be so excited that we were there. And when we would get up and speak, they'd all want to know where Mama Denise was.
Yeah. I don't like talking about that because I remember once we were at someplace and they... Rimberall, yes. And we were waiting, and the fellow who's in charge of the area stood up and spoke. He said, I really want to speak about somebody who's really been special to us and has been coming and helping us and really showing leadership. And I thought he was talking about Jane or I, and then he talked about Mama Denise, and everybody kind of went crazy. So it's pretty hard when somebody like that is more popular than you, half a world away. But that's what Denise is like. There's empathy in Denise and a compassion that carries way beyond words. In fact, I think it's true to say she hardly ever uses words. It's just in her actions and the way she's patient and understands people. That's really true, isn't it? Now that I'm thinking of it, that's the way she was there.
Yeah, and she came along to South Sudan and in many ways thought it was only going to be the first trip and the one and only trip, but fell in love, and we fell in love as well in terms of the impact that she had with the kids and with the community. And with Lucy, ran the art camp year after year after year, and it made such an impact to the kids. Everything from what they were going through at the beginning of that time, 15 years ago, to 10 years later, the kids went through some incredible growth, and that was due to Denise. That was due to Lucy, but Denise, your spirit was so encouraging, even to people like Glenn and I, and we loved having you on those trips.
Yeah, I think what's interesting about it is it was a friendship transformed. We knew you before, Denise, and you helped out with food bank things and other things. But the whole the South Sudan thing was just so hard at times and difficult. But our friendship thrived under that. A lot of friendships can come apart over something like that. We've seen that during COVID, but in our case, they thrived, and it was because of the depth of your character and the patience of your spirit. So we just think Denise is the best. Hard for me to say because I know she sings much better than me, but still, Denise, you're the best. And we're just, every memory about you is a positive one. And the changes you made in Sudan were remarkable, and what you've done for us, we really appreciate.
Love you, Denise.
Love you a lot.
Hi, this is Lynn Bloomis. I'm a big fan and friend of Denise Pelley's. I've had the pleasure of traveling to Sudan with her many, many times, watching her become the Pied Piper and enchant many young lives and change lives over there, support young men and women in their goals by just being her and a role model. Not only has she done incredible work abroad, Denise does a lot of work here in London, Ontario, as well as other places. But my dealings with Denise are here in London, where she's given so much of her time to the women at my sister's place, fundraisers where we've asked for her to come out. She's such a big draw, and the women absolutely adore her. She's kind, gentle, truly a beautiful soul. I am so blessed to know you, Denise, so blessed to have you in my life. So thrilled that we had such great opportunities in Sudan. Our walks, our treks, even grabbing a beer when we can. I love you. And this event, this documentary that is in support of you is so long overdue and so well deserved. You are a wonderful soul. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all you have done, and thank you for all that you will do in changing lives and impacting all of us in this community. Love you.
Hi, Denise. I'm so honored to be asked to take part in this tribute to you. I thought, what better place to do it than in front of my wall of masks. Some of them are from Africa, and of course, that's where we got to know each other very well. You were my roomie, and that nickname stuck for both of us for quite a while. I remember when I first heard that you were coming on that trip to South Sudan, and I was just a little bit intimidated because here there was this great singer, Denise Pelley, was going to be on the trip, and but it didn't take long once I got to know you, and I just saw how very down to earth you are, how very open you are. You have the hugest heart. And then, of course, to see firsthand the impact that you had on those kids who were living in Gordine Parish. And you know, you had them eating out of the palm of your hand, soaking up every word that you were singing to them and with them, teaching them to sing. You know, and obviously you didn't speak the same language. It was a true tribute to who you are and your character and the impact that you have on people who you come in contact with. So it's a blessing to know you, and you deserve every accolade in the world that comes to you. Love you lots.
Good morning, teacher, teacher. We are good morning, teacher, teacher. We are happy to see you, teacher, teacher. Cheers, Mother Denise.
We love you.
Love ya.
Cheers.
Hi, Denise. So nice to have a chance to just say something good about you, to you. From the time we first met in person, Mim was little, and it was at a Wesley Knox concert that she couldn't sit through. So we spent time in the nursery while you were singing, after you sang, and Mim made a picture of you as the queen. And you've been special to us ever since. And yeah, it's just awesome to know you, and that we got to do this thing together. In the background you see, I have such memories of laughing and learning beside you. So thank you. Thank you for friendship and warmth and kindness and all that is good about you, that you bring to me, that you bring to the world. You are good, and we love you.
So Denise, we did receive a few written tributes, and I'd like to read this one for you now. Hi Denise. Reflecting back over the years, I met you many years ago through your number one fan, Amazing Grace. You were performing in Chatham with Karen and her choir at a concert on a very snowy, stormy night. I did not know you back then, however our paths crossed and came together through my passion and yours. We traveled to South Sudan, and through our common passion we developed the Arts and Music program. I have many wonderful memories working with you and the beautiful children. The incredible walks, night talks with laughter, and moments that will stay with me forever. Watching you perform in many different venues, however, my most favorite of all is watching you lead the little children in South Sudan. Thank you so much for being a heartfelt friend. Love, Lucy Ogletree.
They couldn't necessarily say my name, Denise, so they'd call me Mama Dennis. Mama Dennis was my name, and it's still my name. I still hear from some of them, you know, through Facebook or Messenger, and yeah, Mama Dennis. I love going to Africa, and I've had the good fortune to visit a few countries in Africa. Nigeria was one, and South Africa, and Ethiopia was another one, and that trip really stands out. Sometimes after being in South Sudan, we would beforehand make arrangements to do a side trip before we go back home to Canada. And one year, myself and one of the ladies on the trip, Carol Campbell, we went to Ethiopia for 10 days. You know, and I never thought in my wildest dreams why would I want to go to Ethiopia? But we did, and it was amazing. We visited several different tribes, and we saw lots of animals and lots of the countryside. It was beautiful, the part of Ethiopia that we saw. And I remember visiting one of the tribes who lived up a mountain. You actually had to climb up a mountain, and along the ways, maybe the land would be a little bit flat so they could build their hut and climb up a mountain. And one of the villagers saw me, and she just came over with this big smile, and we just kind of connected that way, even though I had never seen her in my life, and I don't know how to speak her language, and vice versa. It was a connection, so it's really nice to get a connection like that.
Denise's reputation as a singer extraordinaire preceded our friendship. I came to know Denise personally through our many trips to South Sudan together. What Denise gave to the kids at the annual music and arts camp was priceless. She would teach them songs with actions, and they would follow and just love it. And we would hear these songs as we traveled throughout the community together. And every year upon our arrival, the kids would greet Mama Denise with these songs she had taught them either years before or just the year before. Her talent isn't restricted to music either. Her photographic ability has brought forth many spectacular images, especially of kids, animals, and birds. I've had the opportunity to travel to Ethiopia and South Africa as well as South Sudan with Denise, and I can tell you she's an amazing travel companion. These two trips in particular stand out as highlights for me of my whole life. Her talents are matched by an immense kindness and a modest, compassionate, fun-loving, easygoing personality. I love you, dear friend.
I always think that music is the universal language. It doesn't matter what language anybody speaks. Even when you're singing, there's a connection with music. And music makes you feel happy, it makes you feel sad, it brings back memories, good or bad. Hopefully they leave a concert tapping their toes and smiling and thinking of what they loved about the concert. So, it's really nice to be up on stage singing away and looking out there and seeing the faces and knowing that they're enjoying what you're doing. And that's a good connection for me and hopefully for them too.
Hey Denise, it's T here. Heard they were celebrating all the amazing work you do in our community, and I just had to say a few words on behalf of One Run and my family. Thank you for everything you do, for your compassion, your love, and your commitment to this community. You make London a better place. We are certainly blessed to have you in our community, in our lives. I don't know where you find the time, where you find the energy, but you seem to give nonstop. Thank you for everything you do. Special thanks for sharing your beautiful voice and your time with so many of us in our community. On behalf of all of us who just enjoy your spirit, your energy, you are a gift. God bless, and we will see you soon.
Hello, my name is Mark Smith, and I met Denise Pelley in 2006. We have musically collaborated over the years at various events, including the Sudan concerts. I am very honored to call Denise my dear friend and colleague, and I want to pay tribute to her with this song called Smile.
If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you'll just smile.
Hi, Denise. You are a gift to our community. You bring such joy to everyone in London. You always say yes to volunteering and sharing your incredible voice with the community. You are always out in the community talking to people who want to say hi to you. You have incredible patience, and I've told you this before, but the whole city of London is paparazzi, and you are so gracious with them. I've had to be your wing person. I've had to tell you we had to get going to a meeting because of your graciousness. You are a gift to our community, and you are a gem and a gracious human being. And I thank you, and I feel blessed to be and to call you a friend. Love you, Denise.
Soul music to me means music from the soul, music that fills the soul, music that means something. I think that's what soul music is to me.
And Denise, we received this sweet message to my sweet niece, who has given so much joy to everyone through her music and much, much love. Love, your Tanta.
And Denise, we received one more message for you. Hi, Denise. Congratulations. I consider myself very fortunate to have been a part of our home and away performances. Not only were they musically inspiring, but loads of fun. Hopefully, there will be more opportunities to sing with you in the near future. Fondest regards, Kathy Pearson.
Hey, Denise Pelley, congratulations on your retirement from Junior Achievement. I'm so thankful for all our great musical adventures together, and I know we're going to have many, many more in the future. All the best to you, and have a wonderful start to your retirement, but not for music retirement.
Hi, Mugga. I'm just chopping some vegetables right now. But just want to say that, you know, growing up, you were one of my biggest inspirations, and you still are. And I am the way I am today because of you. You're an amazing singer. You're an amazing grandma. And I love you so much. I hope that this retirement age, you get to relax and finally just lay your feet back and do the things you love. So I'll move.
Hi, Mugga. I just wanted to say happy retirement, and I hope that you don't have to work another day in your life again. I just wanted to say thank you for all that you've done in the community, and that you're such a great woman. Thank you again.
Hey Denise, it's Greg Mainprice here, and I hear you're retiring, and that's great news because now we can finally work on that heavy metal album we've been talking about recording. Anyway, looking forward to playing with you soon, and that's no joke.
I want to take this opportunity to say a few words. I just wanted to say thank you, Denise, for all of your beautiful music that you've generously shared with so many people here in London for so many years. It has been an honor and a pleasure to have worked with you on so many beautiful occasions. I have such respect for all that you do to make people's lives better with your beautiful voice and your beautiful spirit. I'm grateful for your friendship and so proud to know you. Thanks for your amazing contribution to the London music scene. Londoners consider themselves very fortunate to have you. I know I am. Anyways, take care of yourself and keep making your beautiful music. And remember, we all love you.
Thanks, Denise. Thanks, Denise. We love you.
Thanks, Denise.
Thanks, Denise. We loved you.
Your turn, Mariah.
Love you. Thank you.
Thanks, Dee. Take care. Love you, my friend.
Thank you for being you.
Hello, Denise. I just wanted to congratulate you on your retirement from JA. As someone who has recently retired from his day job after many years, I must say I think you're going to enjoy your new schedule quite a bit. I've enjoyed working with you as a musician over many years in London, and I'm hoping that as things get better, that we can once again play music together sometime, somewhere out there in the wide world. That would be great. Best of luck in your retirement.
This one is for you, Dee. My glass is empty. Where's the wine? All the best to you. For the years to come, love you. And you're a wonderful person, family to me. Blessings.
All right, Karen.
Yep.
Are we ready for this?
We're ready. We're ready. We're going to surprise Denise.
All right.
She's at her sister's place. She thinks they're just having a little luncheon for retirement, so we can't wait. Let's go.
We can't wait. Let's go. What are you doing? Hi, Denise. Step out for a moment. Hello. Good to see you.
Hey.
Hi. Oh my goodness.
Well, those are for you.
Oh, wow.
I just put the paper on the bottom.
You're
so
gorgeous. Look at the
blue.
We have a confession to make. Okay. The documentary that you were doing for the City of London is actually for us, but we wanted to recognize you for all the wonderful things that you're doing.
It's only about you.
And it's about you.
It's only about you. So we're here to we would like to do a little moment with you inside, but we're here to inform you that that on the 27th when it streams, that bring your tissue box. It's only about you, in celebration of everything that you do, everything that you are. We're giggling because you know how hard it is to keep a secret from you.
Yes.
I
don't know, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
So the far side, she asked this question, and so we're very excited. And your sisters have been in on it.
Yes.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And we love you so much.
How did you even know I was here?
So we have a ceremony for you, official ceremony. So your sister has given us permission to set up.
Oh my gosh!
So we're gonna get started.
Because Gwen said there's somebody at the door here. Yeah. I'm thinking, what? How can that be?
Well, now you can go back
inside.
in.
We have to, and we'll get started. Well, did they tell you to put your makeup? Hi.
Well, Gwen did. That was why you said that?
Yeah.
She said, Rob's going to take some pictures of the family, so get some makeup on. Okay.
Denise, for all that you do, for everything that you are to the world, this award and recognition is for you.
Thank you so much for this award. I am truly taken by the kindness of all my friends and by the kindness of all the people I know in London and beyond. So thank you so very much.
We are going to end our celebration with 2 performances from Denise, accompanied by Steve Hollowitz and then Brian Ratcliffe, and she's joined for that one by Saidat. Denise, you continue to lift spirits and support local artists with your kindness, compassion, and talent.
Good morning or evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter into tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. ordinary measures. If love and peace we treasure, then you'll hear me when I say that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Oh, hate is going round and round, it's breaking many, many, many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Oh, love, you know it's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Oh, hate is going round and round. Oh, it's breaking my heart. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it, and the darkness inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast, you be the backlash, somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath the skin. Kept on the inside and no sunlight, sometimes a shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Shining through. Honestly, say what you wanna say and let like a rainbow.
Thank you for all you do, Denise. And thank you to everyone who made this recognition possible. We'd like to thank
Aeolian Hall,
Clark Bryan,
Jason Plant,
Ashley Plant,
Christoph Babin,
Brian Ratcliffe,
Stephen Hollowitz,
and everyone who sent in memories with Denise. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
We can take this ride wherever it goes, as long as you're with me. I feel at home. Can you tell me why? 'Cause I wanna know. As long as you're with me, I feel at home. Yeah, I wave goodbye to my old life. Been reaching for some new heights. My baby there the whole time, and it feels right. You by my side. I'm out on Bonnie and Clyde. I need my partner in crime, yeah. Sometimes you can't even see what's right in front of you. Life gets the best of me, I don't know what to do. Miles still ahead of me and I don't have a clue right now. But we